There is only one consciousness. We are not separate from the whole. It is a common misconception that we think thoughts. We only desire. And then the infinite fills our minds with thoughts, or the devil. Every single idea or a hunch you have ever received wasn't your deliberate conclusive conception. You presented a desire or a feeling, and then that desire stimulated the mind to receive ideas from the infinite or your subconscious. The Wright brothers desired to make a flying machine, and the one mind filled in the gaps in their knowledge. According to their firm faith, the one mind gave them the tools to realize their dream. All we need is a desire backed by an ironclad belief, and the rest will be taken over by the one mind. He doesn't occupy a mind which has doubts. Blind faith is the gateway to accessing the one mind. Doubts are the inviters of the devil. And both devil and God do not occupy the same space. You must quiet your mind to use the mind of infinite. Our conscious mind is the biggest hindrance in this endeavor. Be still and observe your thoughts. Close your eyes and fall into a drowsy state. This is to make sure your conscious mind goes to numbness and doesn't fight back. You must learn to tame the conscious mind in order to really connect with the infinite. The conscious mind is a processing machine. And it uses the evidence from our five senses and our life experience to derive its opinion. And as you can guess, your current life experience will show you no evidence of how you can attain $1 million. Therefore, quiet your conscious mind and go into deep quiet in a meditation pose. Be sure to not be in a position where you can fall asleep. Then, when you reach the drowsy state, ask the one mind the question to which you are seeking an answer. And once again, go completely quiet and be ready to receive. Observe what comes without judgment or prejudice. It is not you who is the source of infinite knowledge. So you cannot possibly relate completely to the knowledge of the source. All you have to do is receive it. Get excited about it and then execute at once. If you still have confusion, then just repeat the process. Again and again every night. Ask the same question and go into deep quiet. The source will take care of your doubts. But you must develop a firm belief and faith in the infinite first. Just think about it. Somebody received the idea of radio communication. How ridiculous would it have sounded back in the 1800s? But the conviction of Guglielmo Marconi and his firm belief in the idea produced a miracle. Which isn't a miracle at all. But I'm sure that people of that era thought of it as a miracle of God. The ideas coming from infinite are not something we humans can conceive. Therefore, we present strong resistance if we do not have strong faith in the one mind. Therefore, develop faith. Then ask earnestly. Then follow it with immediate action and excitement. And do not stop until you have realized what the infinite bestowed upon you. This is how the great men of the world found the answer to things that nobody knew the answers of. Einstein was known to go into deep meditative states for long periods of time to find answers to problems he wasn't able to figure out by himself. The geniuses have the ability to disable their conscious mind and let the one mind take over and perform miracles. They get into this flow state where the work seems to finish itself and flows through them as though something divine has taken over. Example is the symphonies of Beethoven. The sophisticated literature of Shakespeare. Or anything profound that we humans simply cannot see ourselves coming up with by ourselves. Study the life of any great man or woman and you will always find absolute ironclad belief in the ideals that they were trying to reach. And they possessed firmness of character that you can't simply find in a common man.